Hi everyone, Linda here. I'm just working on my second art trading card, and I wanted to show you what I was doing. I really like this one. Again, this is an artist trading card, and it's for Crafters Digital Art Center. They're having an artist trading card swap. So what I did is I printed a sheet of this image, which I thought was really cute. I got it free on the internet, and I feel really bad. I can't remember where I got it from. It's actually much bigger, and it has an Easter egg here, but I just like the girl. She kind of reminded me of some of the pictures of me when I was little. Anyway, so then I took some paper, and this is not graphic board, basic gray paper originals, and I really liked this paper because I thought it looked really vintage. I almost didn't want to use it, and I thought, well, that's the reason I bought it. Okay, so then I took a piece of that and a quarter of a doily, and I glued that on there, and I used my Zig two-way to glue that so that I could get as much glue as I could on the little lacy part. I could have sprayed it with an adhesive, but I didn't. I'm going to set that right over that glue so it picks it up there. And then I just put that on like that. And I took my little card and just wipe up that glue with the paper there, and use my ATG gun on that one and put it on there like this so that the lace showed a little bit. Then I had printed out this little saying, and you know, I feel really bad because I don't know if it's really someone saying. I just kind of thought it up as I looked at the picture and thought about spring. I wrote, "In springtime, a girl's heart turns to fancy," and it kind of does, doesn't it, once we start seeing all those pretty flowers. So then I just cut that out. I looked through all my die cuts, but none of them were big enough, and I'm just going to lay that across there like that. A little ATG on there, and I'm just going to make it go across. Then the next thing I did is I took some of this old vintage rickrack that I had, and I put that across here. Then part of this swap is to give a charm. So I thought, well, I would use a charm on my project, and the charms that I'm using are from my friend Terry's Etsy shop, and her Etsy shop is called The Wooden Hinge, and she has some really unique things there, so you should check it out. I will put the link on the bottom of the page. Again, it's all sticking to my fingers instead of to my project. Alright, and then I used a flower from I Am Roses, and they're these really pretty little pink flowers, little numbers S1032. I just think these are so pretty. And what I did is I took and I put the little charm on there, and then I just kind of took the wire and used that to tie it on like this. I want it to come down a little bit so you can see it, but I still want to have enough room for it to be on there. Okay, then what I'm going to do is take this and curl the wire, just a little clip or a paintbrush handle, whatever you have that's kind of small. I'm just going to roll that around like that and put that on there right like that. And I'm going to use a big glue dot for that. Set that right on there like this. Alright, so that's going to be basically the front of the card. Then what I'm going to do is take some, I think it's antique linen, and I'm just going to go around the edges with that, and I'll do that again after I attach it to the base card. Just a little bit there. So then I want to put a little bit on the doily so it looks a little vintage. Then I'm going to take a piece of tag board or cardboard and I'm going to attach that there. This is actually the other side of the paper. I'm going to use this side of the paper, and I've printed off my information again on a large sheet of paper like this. I just put it in. I'm going to stick it on there. I think the problem I have is I forget to pull the trigger and let go of the trigger on the glue gun, and then it pulls up the cardboard, so I kind of have to think when I'm doing this. So I got the edges really good. Now I'm going to just fill in the middle. This is the part I don't like the most, is the gluing part, because it's always a mess, for me anyway. Move this down here a little bit so see what I'm doing. Alright, and then I'm going to just go around with my hand and kind of peel off some of that glue or tape. Maybe what I'll do is put it on this one. It's kind of better to put it on the designer paper because it doesn't pull it apart like it does the... See what a time I have with this? Ugh. Okay. That's good. Make sure I have it right side up. That would be me to put it on upside down. I got it right side up. Alright, so then I'm just going to go around, take off the glue just like I did with the other one. Get the glue off of here. And then I'm going to round the corners and sand it. Alright, so I have it all sanded and ready to go. Then I'm just going to take again some vintage photo and go around the edges and just darken up where the cardboard shows and to make it just look a little bit more vintage. And we do the other side. So there you have it, my springtime artist trading card. This was a lot of fun to make. Now here are my finished artist trading cards for my spring challenge, and I have the little person, and I think I showed you that, but I want to show you how I'm packaging it. Part of this swap is that you're to include your artist trading card and one extra charm. So what I did is I took the cellophane envelopes that you get from Stampin' Up! In different places, they're card envelopes, and I took my sewing machine and made a little stitch down the side here so that I could keep the charm that's going in with the trading card separate, so it'll look kind of like this. I was just afraid that the charm might scratch up the artist trading card, so I just wanted to add that to my video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.